Bruss. I've just come across a video of Wizkid's son, his 14-year-old son. He started making music. Now this is crazy. Usually when I come across sons of like famous musicians that, you know, start rapping or make music, I always have like high expectations because of how great their fathers are. But to be honest with you, I looked at this with grace. I know a lot of people probably haven't even seen this. This hasn't come to a lot of people's like forefront for them to see what this guy is coming up with. But let me flip the screen. Let me go onto his Instagram. His Instagram is official_Tife Balogun. And he calls himself Champs. That's his name. Let's go on his first video. That's him. Judging by that beat, it looks like he wants to jump in the Fredo, Asco, UK rapper trapper bag. But he released this one recently, and this one is a bit more jumpy. It's a bit more, it's a bit more cultural still.
I love it. So let's give them proper lyrics, innit? Talk your talk.
Bro, niggas know it's a champion sound. The wind chill this time around, yeah, straight to the business. I hate going for the corners. Look at the phone and it's mumsy calling me. She knows I'm a champion, the smoke on the mountain. Try enjoy Wonder Banting. Shout out to the OGs in the game, but it's time to pass on the baton to champion. I'm gonna mash up the scene, bare anthems. It's champs with a Z in the car, and you know what's happening. I got zero competition, not cause I'm good, cause I'm not competing. No. If you wanna hate, that's your cup on bullshit.
So yeah, literally, he's embarking on a musical journey, and it's good to see. I'm not gonna lie, he's young. He's got his whole life ahead of him. He's most probably traveled the world more than most normal people have because he's a privileged child. He doesn't have to rap about the trenches or the streets or being poor because that's not his reality. If anything, he probably has more leniency for him to make luxury music more than any of these like musicians that have gone into music and they have made their money from music and then they start making money about cars and luxury things. He was born into it, so he probably has a lot more to say and it's coming from a whole different standpoint. Plus, I can see that the musicality is there. I can see that he knows like what sounds bad and what sounds good, so it can only be great from here. I'll be real. I see build and look like he looks exactly like his dad. Like his build is like his dad. Even his soft-spoken tone when he makes his music is like dad. If you know Wizkid, then I'm a fan of Wizkid. So like anything that Wizkid puts out, whether it's content or it's music, I click. It's as simple as that. I see Wizkid, I click. Wizkid is known to be a proud father. As far as I know, he has like 4 children and he's always showcased them. When he has shows, he brings them on stage. So they already have that, you know, that performing like startup. They have that performing foundation. They've been on stage. They're not shy. They've got the best start practically. You know, Wizkid is a proud father, but like I said, when it comes to the sons, they have high expectations, man. I personally have high expectations for them, and I know many people that are fans of big rappers that have sons that want to rap. They have high expectations as well. I remember when I first heard that Biggie's son wanted to rap. Let me flip the screen. I've actually got a video of Biggie's son rapping. Many people don't even know that Biggie's son was rapping at one point. He don't rap now, but he when he was younger, he started off trying to rap. But he didn't know that. He started to rap. Let me flip the screen. Let me show you this.
Look at him. He looks like his dad, man. Christopher Wallace, CJ Wallace Jr. Well, see, but it's because, you know, Biggie's son rapping is like the expected thing. Drop the beat, son.
We on the road to the riches, full of dead ends and ditches, but we swerving till the coast is clear. Flow so severe, put you in fear of this young ass nigga. I said there's no telling when me and Teddy just might go off, and when the mic go off.
Yeah, he's spazzing. Even what's his name? There's Jadakiss' son. He raps as well. I bet you didn't know that. Yeah, he raps as well. And he's pretty cold as well. Listen to this.
3K for a sweater just to dress like 3K. Running through Harlem and Tom Brown like EJ. Just me and Lil Bro, he get busy like Weebay. I'm Avon, Kick say Lanvon. Tampon red seats in a big Jeep. The Porsche PB, only J and it's me. I can switch whips up 7 days a week. Have 7 different chicks each night stay with me. Fuck, I'm a big dog like Clifford the Big Red. More money.
Yeah, literally rapping. These lot are tearing it up. I'm not gonna lie. These lot are hard. They're hard. They're good. The boys are good, man. And I believe that he's gonna follow in his dad's footsteps and actually improve his craft, man. Because he's 14, he's young, man. He's by the time he's 18, he's gonna be on some serious level, probably playing instruments. You're gonna see this guy with a big fan base already. You look at his Instagram, and he's got 600 followers. Obviously, a lot of that is because. Let me even zoom in so that everybody can see that I'm not capping. Yeah. 600 followers. And the 600,000 followers, sorry. And yeah, man, I'm not going to lie, man. He's only going to go up from here. That's the honest truth, man. Wizkid, he seems like somebody that actually like supports his kids when it comes to, you know, whatever they want to do. There's this video that I found where he actually speaks about, you know, him supporting his children in doing whatever it is that they actually want to do. Let me flip the screen.
When asked if he will let his sons follow his footsteps and venture into music, the Starboy had this to say.
I would encourage my kids to do whatever they want to do. You know, that's one thing that I will always do. You know, I have the most amazing relationship with my son.
Literally, he's supporting them in that lane. So I don't have no doubt that he's going to have the network and, you know, the grace to improve and do whatever he needs to do. One thing I would say, though, is that preview, I caught a little bit of a whiff of a J Hus influence, and you can tell by his voice as well, like his accent as well, that he lives in the UK. I didn't even know that Wizkid's kids live in the UK, or at least he lives in the UK. He has a UK accent, meaning that he's here. He's done Jabba. He's actually went and left Nigeria and come here. And he's living here now, and he's pursuing a career here. So more power to him, man. I noticed that his mum was in the studio. That was the one that would say, "Yeah, just give them some real lyrics in it." That's her. That's his mum. He's 14, so obviously he's gonna be with his mum. Like his mum's gonna chaperone him to studio, take him wherever. He's a young child, isn't it? Like in the eyes of the law, but he's probably lived a life of an adult. But one thing I would say is that he is like, that's probably limiting him right now. He probably can't talk about being a gallus. He can't talk about anything ratchet when he starts making his club bangers. He can't do that in front of his mum. Maybe he can. I don't know how liberal she is, but it did seem like he was playing it safe. He was playing it a bit safe with the lyrics because Mumsy is there. You know what I mean? So he's gonna need to spread his wings very, very soon, Mum. Let go of the clutch that you have on him, man. You know, Wizkid's son, he's somebody that he seems like he's actually been enthusiastic about music, like for a while. I picked up this video here where he's rapping Little Baby lyrics, and this was like 4 years ago when he was like 10. So this guy is enthusiastic about music. Let me flip the screen.
I can play with my creation, give a word on my boy.
Literally, this guy is a fan of music. Look, he was rapping the words through and through. He listens to lyrics, he understands. And even when you hear his music, everything is these lyrics in the song that I just played, like everything's kind of like making sense. On top of that, what I would say is that this guy is interested in other things. I found some other video where it looks like he's interested in fashion. His mum's got him into like sewing from early. Let me flip the screen.
What we do is make clothes, buy material, keep materials for making clothes. We cut clothes we're gonna make and
So basically, like,
Yeah, so literally, yeah, his mum's got him into fashion from early. That's a very, very big part of music. Yeah, from as early as it's been marketed to the world on like a global platform, fashion and music like come hand in hand. So good move for Mumsy. He's into the fashion. That's one thing for sure. Another thing that I picked up on the guy is a slight influencer, you know. Look at this video. He has a video of him like smelling perfumes and he has content, you know. The guy's in his influencer bag, you know. He's already in this influencer bag. The content's already started for when he was young. So yeah, man, the guy's in power, man. On top of that, just to round it off, this guy can dance. The guy can dance. It's over. I can't lie, it's over. The guy can dance. Bruh, the guy can dance. I bet you didn't know that. He could dance, bro. Watch, I'm about to flip the screen and show you guys this guy's footwork. Crazy. Listen.
Come on.
So yeah, the guy, he's got the moves, bro. There's obviously examples of sons that have entered music and have actually like taken their father's legacy to a whole nother height. You can think of people like Damian Marley. Like literally, this guy he's won 3 Grammys. He has an album with Nas called Distant Relatives. Well, I personally felt like he out-rapped Nas on the album. That's big for me personally. His dad obviously was a reggae singer, heavily ingrained in singing, like as in you hear his music and he sings, but then Damian Marley is now taking it to a whole next level and he kind of infuses reggae with rap, and he's actually an ill rapper. He's raps out of this world. He can rap rings around a lot of American rappers, and like I said, I personally think that he rap rings around Nas. Damian Marley did it, so you know, why can't anybody else take it to a whole nother height? This there's no ceiling when it comes to success. That's just what I believe. Another person that I think maybe didn't take his father's legacy to a next level, but I like where he's taking it, and I think he's ill. Is King Combs. Like, regardless of what you think about Diddy, I'm not having no back and forth with anybody about Diddy. He's a GOAT. I'm not having no back and forth about his personal life. He's a GOAT. And King Combs, like the spitting image of his father, but he's talented. I don't care if he has a ghostwriter. It seems like he does because the bars are just too good. They're too good. But then again, it might be him. Who knows? But yeah, King Combs, Damian Marley, these are examples of sons that have, you know, taken their dad's legacy and they're doing it the YN way, man. They're doing it the new school way. Like I said, Bob Marley, reggae, Damian Marley, reggae infused with rap. It looks like Wizkid's son is gonna take Afrobeats and add a rap element to it because he's interested in like American rap, Little Baby, and like his new song is rapping. He's rapping. He's spitting his heart away, man. He's obviously traveled the world. He's experienced different cultures. Like with that video, we could see that he had a British accent. That's most recent. But then in the old video that I showed you of him, like, you know, the clothes and all that sort of stuff, like getting into fashion, he had an American accent. So it's like this guy's like just country hopped and tried to find his feet and his identity, man. And he has the time to do it, man. I mean, like, we're probably not gonna get no trench anthems from the guy, no yo Julia Leba. We're not gonna get, you know my story. I'm a dog studio. You don't sue too much. We're not gonna get none of that. Maybe not. But we're going to get loads of dance anthems, and I believe that. I believe we're going to have so many anthems from this guy. He's young, he's got time to grow. Another thing, just to even just round it off, is that Wizkid has another son, Zion. He has another son that makes music, and he seems like he's on this reggae Jamaica flex still, man. Let me show you. Flip the screen. This he's going crazy as well. I can see the talent still. I can see the talent.
Them I run up the mouth. No for them I say them are the best. But when it comes to the test, I know them I want this. Whoa. Take a seat and then you take a rest. I leave it to the people to suggest who are the best, who are the best in a this contest. No for them I
Yeah, literally. Yeah, his sons, they're into it, man. They're into it. They believe in this music back hard. And why wouldn't they? Their dad's like a worldwide superstar. And I believe that they're going to take the family legacy to a whole nother level. Like, it coming like Wizkid is a new Bob Marley, man. He's giving birth to a whole new family of musicians and artists. Beautiful to see. Large up the Balogun family. And yeah, man, more power to you all. I believe that there is no ceiling and you will reach them heights. More power.
Brush.
Amount. Like and subscribe.